Hello and welcome to another tutorial video. In this one I'm going to show you how you can use advanced triggers to assess the quality of traffic that you are getting, to see how many people are on which stages of your purchase path, and if your traffic sources give you good quality leads. Okay, so first I want to enable the advanced triggers. Here I created two triggers as an example. The first one is just super basic, and the second one is the one that we are actually interested in. So these triggers are actually like a set of conditions, and when these conditions are met, then extra information is sent to a platform of our choice. In this case, this is Metapixel. But you can do it also with Google Analytics and Google Ads, and in the future also with other platforms. When you enable this advanced triggers section, you'll see here custom tracking section, and here you will be able to set up the event that will be sent to, in this case, Metapixel, when these conditions are met. So when somebody clicks Don Quixote image for the first time, then this event will be sent to Metapixel by browser and server side. So server side is this conversion API. This is the name that Metapixel uses. And this is the second trigger. So when somebody meets all the conditions that qualify him as a hot lead, then we want to send this event, and also only once, to Metapixel, and this event will be named hot_lead. Okay, so now let's take a look at these conditions in the advanced triggers. Okay, so here they are. So clicked Don Q, this is very simple. It simply, when somebody clicks any element on the page, it checks what element is it. If this clicked element matches CSS selector that we enter here, right? So Don Quixote head image, right? I will show you in a second how it works. And here is something more complex. So this is our hot lead trigger, and this is these conditions are checked every second on every page. So what are these conditions? First, we want to see if somebody visited 3 product pages. Not 4, not 5, only 3. Because if we set it to, like, for example, greater than 3, then it would fire multiple times on other product pages. Then we want to see if the user spent at least 15 seconds or 14 or more seconds on this product page. Yeah, so on the 3rd product page, we want to see if somebody spent there 15 seconds or more. How do we know it's a product page? Because the page type needs to be product page here. And we also want to know if that person scrolled the page to at least 50%. These conditions are very specific actually, and most people, even who are interested in the product, wouldn't meet them, but this is just an example. Why they wouldn't meet them? Because if we wanted to this tracks only people who actually scroll to 50% on the 3rd product page. And if somebody went to the 3rd product page and spent there 2 seconds and went to 4th, 5th, etc., they wouldn't be qualified as a hot lead. So this is just an example, right, to show you how it can work. So later I will also show you where do we get this information from. But at this moment, let's see how it works on our test page. So first I want to go to incognito mode. and go to our test page. So here it is. I'll open browser console, and since Metapixel requires some, or actually collects some personal information, then users need to agree to collecting it. And now we see this FP events. So I want to show here only the FP events. We don't want any other browser events showing up, so I'll just filter them like that. And let's go to our product, and let's view 3 different products. So this is the first one, this is the second one, and let's have glasses, maybe third one. Here we have information about all the events that are being sent to Facebook. So here we have some page views, here we have view content, so these are our product information. Sorry, now this one. Okay, so with all the information about our glasses. All right, and now I think we are here for more than 15 seconds. So if I scroll to at least 50%, we should see here 2 events being sent. One to Facebook Pixel via the browser script, and the second one via server. Let's take a look. There we go. Actually, we have 3, because this is also the default scroll event. But here we have the hot lead event, and this is the same data sent to by the server. So here is the data that we sent, and here is the data that we send via the browser browser cookie. We can also, here I have the Metapixel helper installed, so we see here all the information that was sent, so everything works correctly. And now let me show you how you can set it up. So before we were checking it, I told you that you need to enter here these conditions. So what are these conditions? Where to take them from? Actually, these conditions can be all types of information that are attached to your window object via JavaScript functions. So if we go here to our test page and enter window, okay, we will have a bunch of different things. This is the list is just huge, so let me just show you that. Right, and one of these elements that are attached to window is FP data. So window.fp data. Okay, so FP data. So this is the first element here on the list. Of course, it's not a requirement. You can be checking any other value, not the FP data, but FP data is the one that is created by Full Picture, and it contains some very useful information that you may use in your conditions. So what are these information? So it's like an activity tracker. So how much time a user spent on a given page. So we've got the total time, and also how long he was on the page from the last time this page was like in the foreground, it was visible. So if I switch to a different browser and then go back to our incognito mode, we will see here different values. So here we have 8 seconds. Alrighty, so what else? We have information like if adblock is enabled or not, author of this post, what was the last clicked element, what cookies the user agreed to, what country is he from, what geo information we got. Geo information and country, they are available only if you use the geolocation module. And this information is only available on your first visit, all right? Because then later it's remembered in a cookie for 30 days. Now, if the visitor is a robot or not, if it's a new session or not, what's the ID of this page that we are visiting, page title, page type, publish date, and now this is very important information, which is recent sessions, because it counts the total number of times specific pages were visited. So front page we visited once, product pages 3 times, and product category once. So it would all match to what we did here on our incognito session. So in total we had 5 page views, 1 session, so we have here some scroll information, etc. So you can use all this information in your condition here. And what are these arrows here? Well, as you can see here, we have like a tree of values. So in FP data we have, for example, activity, and this activity has a current current value. So to get to it, we would need to write FP data activity activity and current. Okay, so it's 166 seconds. And to get to this data here, we are not using full stops, but rather than those, we are using arrows. So that's basically the only difference. And here we can use these comparison techniques to see if this value that we are providing him here matches this one or not. If it equals, doesn't equal, if it's greater, etc., etc., than the value provided. Okay, so this is basically it. In the Metapixel, let me just maybe show you for a second. In the Metapixel, we actually cannot compute all the information about this hot lead, etc., but we can very easily do it in Google Analytics. So if you enable Google Analytics, you'll see custom tracking section here, and hot lead. What? Okay, so right, you can do it like that. And now this information will be going to your Google Analytics, where you will be able to see how many hot leads you're getting, how many hot leads are from specific traffic sources, from your advertising campaigns, etc. So it's super useful. And in the future, this custom events section will also be available in other modules that are here in the ready-to-use integrations in WP Full Picture Pro. So thank you very much and have a great day.